What up, everybody? DJX Silence here, coming at you with actually some awesome replays. I finally decided to do something interesting and download the MLG Raleigh whole replay pack, the whole thing. So I have the entire tournament. It's insane. There's so many replays here. But what we're gonna do today is we're gonna go and cast. I'm gonna cast SlayerSCoca versus StarTails Bomber. This is the championship match, and we're gonna just go through them, and we're gonna do each game 1, 2, and 3. So let's get this shebang on the way. We're gonna have to do a whole switch aroo because this stupid thing. These replays are from the previous patch. They're from pre-patch 1.4, so I'm gonna have to relog into my BattleNet every single time. Woohoo! Awesome. Alright. I'm sorry if this is gonna lag. It may or may not lag. I'm uploading stuff to my YouTube channel for this. YouTube.com/datgameshow. All the videos will be up there very soon. As soon as I upload them, they take a little while. So, but we'll get that up and running shortly. Alright, loading up and jumping into the game. Here we go. Come on. Come on. I don't know how long these games are. I should have looked. But, here we go anyways. I don't care. Should have grabbed something to drink too. I'm going to do that after this game. Come on, game. No, you want to load. You're almost there. Alright, cool. And here we are. Spawning on the Metalopolis, over on the left side here, we have, I believe this is SlayerSCoca. Yeah, this is Coca. Over here, we have StarTails Bomber on the right side, right center side, cross position maps, which is really cool. And this is the MLG Metalopolis, so you got this supply depot right here, and you cannot spawn in close ground positions. So we see Coca actually very smartly sending over this. We're going to production tab. Coca actually very smartly sending over this overlord over to this base, because in case he does spot his opponent here, he'll know it's close positions and he can do some quick cheese builds, or he knows that he can go and his opponent might be doing some crazy fancy jazz here. We see gateway down on 12 for Bomber. Getting no pool, actually. Nothing quite yet. We actually, no pool, no gas, just droning up like a madman. We see the early expand on 14 for SlayerSCoca here. Getting looks like Bomber's gonna be getting his first gas up. I'm gonna get some early gassing, possibly do some triple M pressure or something or whatnot. We see a pool coming down as well for Coca. Orbital's almost done, and bada bing, there it is. I don't think I've actually seen this game, but obviously we see here an SCV rush. Look at that pressure. SCV's gonna come up and try and finish this off here. We're gonna go see actually a very fast factory coming out of Bomber here. So we're gonna see possibly some Hellion play, possibly some fast some tanks or something. But we see that Coca actually had to make a few Zerglings here to hold off this bunker pressure. Very smartly actually knocking down these rocks here so that you have a lot more. Your opponent can't really use this here to his advantage. Spine crawlers here at the front for defenses, and being a little bit supply blocked, not always the best thing. We see an expand going down here for Mr. Bomber, building a bunker with some mariners down at the front just for protection, swapping over the tech lab with Blue Flame Hellion. So we're going to see a Blue Flame Hellion opening from Mr. Bomber here. We're going to see, actually already see some Hellions out on the map, starting to work their way around. The spine crawler's almost done. We got 2 Hellions here. Can they come in and do enough damage to these to this drone line? But it looks like the Queens are actually going to hold this off decently nice. Some Zerglings coming in around here. These Zerglings speed's actually just getting is about halfway done. So by the time that this Blue Flame is done, this speed should be finished and should be very well timed. More Hellions, constant Hellion production actually coming out for Bomber, and is actually taking his third. He's actually building his third command center, going looking to take that. See an evolution chamber and a baneling nest actually coming down for Coca here, pooping out them creep tumors. But yeah, got that Evo chamber. Where is it? Oh, there you go. Baneling nest, and where did Evo chamber? Where did it go? Did I miss it? What the heck? Oh. Where'd it go? Swore I saw it. Maybe he canceled it. Spire coming up, though. Morphing in some of them banelings. No baneling speed yet, though, which is interesting. Got some Marines coming up, and we got the Hellions, so we got some Marine Hellion pressure, killing off them creep tumors. Very smart idea. Queens... 3 queens here, or sorry, that's a spine crawler. 2 queens down here, 1 at the main, I like this, a dedicated creep queen. Very smart, that keeps that creep sped going. Looks like Coca's actually going to gear up to take his third base. There's tanks coming out now for Bomber. He actually really didn't do a lot of pressure with these. He's trying to keep this pressure. Takes down the queen. There we go. He didn't really get into the mineral line, though, to do a lot of damage with those. He's just going to be pulling back with them, swinging around. Couple of sieged up tanks here, protecting the expansions. Very nice. Looks like he's taking up his third base. Coca's going to be taking up his third, and the mutas are out now, so they were able to defend off this Hellion pressure. Very cool. Macro hatch coming down now for Coca, with some stim and upgrades. I like, oh, it looks like flyer attack upgrades too. Coca upgrading his mutalisks, and Marines are getting upgraded here for Bomber. Very, very smart play getting these upgrades. Good for long-term games. When you expect a game to go into long-term macro style, you generally want to beat your opponent on upgrades. Looks like Coca's going to try and do a little bit of pressure, trying to kill off this turret, kill off with some tanks here, but they get warded off by this mass amount of Marines. A lot of Zerglings out on the map. Let's see, go to the units tab. 51 Zerglings and 11 Mutalisks, 4 Banelings from Coca. We got 26 Marines, 5 tanks, 2 medevacs, and 4 Hellions, 4 blue flame Hellions. Pretty cool. More Banelings getting morphed in right now, actually. See, we got this, actually, we got Bomber taking, actually, this really fast, this gold-based third, which is really cool. Looks like these mutas are going to be doing a little bit of harassment, rocking around here, taking down some stuff, chilling out here. And, oh, flying these mutas, oh, losing a couple of mutas, a muta or 2 there. He's going to be denying some of the mining here, but mulage plus gold base equals Gosu. A lot of banelings and Zerglings moving out to the middle of the map now, trying to take some control, do a little bit of harassment. We got some more Zerglings and mutas and banelings on this side too. Looks like they're going to try and do a sandwich here, to try and take out this gold. Very smart play, focusing some of the forces on this side, taking out the tanks. Very well done. And oh, these Marines are so stemmed; they're so all dead. Looks like this third base is actually gonna get knocked out for a moment, or gonna get taken out possibly. More reinforcement. Zerglings coming down here for Mr. Coca. Yeah, it looks like this base is actually gonna go down. More Zerglings streaming in from the side to take out the tanks, Hellions. The third base is actually going to go down right now. Looks like, yeah, Coca's in really great position right now. Got his third up and running, denying the third of the Bomber here. Actually gets repaired. Really interesting. It gets repaired. Looks like going over to the production tab here. Thor's coming out now, and +2 infantry weapons for Bomber. I'm curious as to see what kind of upgrades we got on the Mutalisks. We got +1 on the Mutalisks, +1 on the Zerglings, and I guess, yeah, so, looks like actually Bomber's going to be in an upgrade lead here. Throwing down a reactor on, what's he taking a reactor on? What are you taking a reactor on? I can't even tell where you're building this stuff, dude. Anyways, alright, well, we got like this ball here. Oh, Mutalisk is gonna be swinging in, trying to actually gonna do some harassment onto this third. Not really. Getting denied over here by these Mariners. A lot of Zerglings coming back out here. Going to the units tab. We got 52 Zerglings. Oh my god, that's a lot of Zerglings. 52 Zerglings, 25 mutas, hitting that critical number of Mutalisks where Terran really cannot deal with this number unless they got a significant, a fair amount of Thors. Landing this third here because he knows that he can't really take that gold base again. Muta is actually swinging around to do a little bit of harass, pulling back around, trying to draw actually these Marines out of position. Not doing a very good job. Bomber's actually a very smart player, knows that he needs to keep his units kind of focused around here at this front to defend. He can kind of swing around to this ramp and defend here, but he really has to keep his units focused right here at the front. Mutalisks, Zerglings, Banelings rocking out and swinging around. Target firing a couple of the Banelings, actually really good Marine control there, but Bomber's always been known for some insane micro of the Marine. So it looks like Bomber's actually really pretty well turtled up here. He's actually going to be running out of minerals soon, though. His main's almost mined out. His natural's almost mined out as well. So he's going to really need to be taking this third soon. Looks like, while I was talking about Bomber, look at this, Coca taking a 4th and 5th expansion. Zerglings and Banelings, 109, 95, so many Zerglings on the map right now. But looks like Coca's very smartly just posting his units up here, trying to take control of this gold area so that Bomber can't land here. It looks like he's trying to do a little poking and prodding, trying to do some damage to this third base. Zerglings, Banelings swinging around. Oh my god. Looking up for a slaughter. Banelings, oh, Banelings, so many Banelings. All the medevacs, all the tanks are gonna go down over here. Nope, lots of oh my goodness, that's a lot of units here. 57 Marines, Stim Marines here. Looks like this third will finally actually go down, though. It's not looking good for Bomber. He's run out of money. He's really low on his money right now. He really can't produce much. He really needs to move out, do a little bit of economic pushback on Coca, trying to get it to whittle down his economy, because his economy is flourishing. If we go over to the income tab, look at this. Almost 1,500 resources for Coca, only 300 for Bomber. We've got a big engagement here going to the front. Tanks sieging up, Marines stimming. Coca wisely pulling back here. You got infestors now down on the board, which is actually great. Can use these for some great fungal growths and possibly some. Oh, look at that, fungal 1, fungal 2. Oh, the Banelings ripping through everything. Oh my goodness. Mutalisks taking out a lot of stuff. Fungal growths on all the Marines. And now there's enough Mutalisk, and there's a GG from Bomber. The end of the game, we really see that Coca really stopped a lot of Bomber's economy. He's mined out pretty much here. He's only got what, a couple of minerals. Yeah, about 300 there, about 200 there. It's about 300 minerals. He's mined out in his main. He sells gas. Yeah, a lot of gas there, and a lot of gas at his expansion. That's really it. He denied the third here. He also denied he really kind of denied the third here. He was swinging up around in here, denying this as well. So, brilliant job by Coca there. Denying Bomber of his thirds and taking all these expansions, doing a lot of harassment and a lot of damage. And some key fungal growths really just kind of kicked his butt, kicked Bomber's butt. So, alright. Well, that's game 1, guys. We are going to go into game number 2. So stay tuned for that one.